Boom! Yay! VikzeLink! Hey! Boom! Aha! The Grand Vestibule back once again! For the final part of this long Scarlet Monastery thing. The Scarlet Monastery. So this is a mix between the graveyard area, as you can see here. They just completely removed the section where we fought Interrogator Vishas. And only they go straight to the actual graveyard part. And then it's also mixed with the actual monastery part, which we were in before. And so this looks quite a bit better and updated. So here's the Hooded Crusader again from last time. So welcome back everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Scarlet Monastery dungeons.
Good to see you again, Onka. For a moment, I was worried that you wouldn't come. Let's finish this, shall we? The Scarlet Crusade has proven that it's not going to put an end to itself.
Beware.
The problem with the Scarlet Crusade is that they keep coming back, even after death. Behind those resurrections is High Inquisitor Whitemane. With her death, so goes the Crusade. To give her the final rest, we need 2 swords of legend, each with a lost but storied history. Luckily for me, us, these 2 blades of the Anointed are at rest here within the monastery. Find them, and once you've killed Whitemane, plunge the blades into her corpse to make the death permanent.
How convenient. Collect the 2 blades of the Anointed. How convenient that the blades just happen to be here. So that's why she comes back. None of the other bosses that we fought in the early dungeons have come back. Destroy the piles of corpses to stop the zombified corpses. So these are the piles. So if you kill these people... Oh, yeah, and the Scarlet Flamethrower. Like, these zombies will just keep coming. And you can get, like, his Flamethrower now. You can pick it up. Boom. They will just keep spawning zombies. If you pick up the Flamethrower... Boom! Oh, and it explodes and deals a little bit of damage. Okay, so we don't pick it up. Destroyed! Whoop! Zombified corpse. And they keep spawning out of these. So there's a bit more here to do than compared to the old version. Oh, and boots! A vest. And the boots. This is not your preferred armor type. Boo! And they are all dead, and we loot some more. So that does explain also why she can come back, but none of the other bosses did. So apparently she has some mighty magic upon her that makes it so that she does not die. Oh, this one was dug out a little bit more in this version. So you still fight the Headless Horseman in here, but it's, as you can see, it's very much updated. You fight him over here, and the fight itself is different. And here we have Thalnos the Soulrender. So, slightly different name. Instead of Bloodmage Thalnos, he's now called Thalnos the Soulrender, but because he was undead to begin with. And now they are using the updated skeletal mage model for him. So, Thalnos earned repute in the Scarlet Crusade for the brutal torture methods he used to purify new recruits. Ultimately, the sadistic mage contracted the plague of undeath and arose as a fearsome skeletal being. The vengeful Thalnos now prowls the monastery's graveyard, commanding apparitions and zombified creatures to attack anyone who trespasses on his unholy domain. So he's not with the Crusaders either. Anymore. But I don't really understand the difference between Thalnos the Soulrender and Bloodmage Thalnos. Oh, whoops. Killed him too quickly. I forgot about that. I shouldn't have done that. Plate and the clock. I already have these things. But here we have one of the blade of the Anointed. The sword glows a fiery red in your hand. Magical runes forming the word unquenchable are inlaid along the blade. So the tomb you further went down into last time, it's closed off now because they were like, nah, that's just annoying to have to go down there. So that's really the the graveyard section that they took from the old dungeon, and the rest of it, it's just it's just the monastery. So they took the two smaller ones and put them together. Oh, and in here, Scarlet Judicator, they are just sitting here and they seemingly drunk. Yeah, drunk, doesn't seem to notice you. These two guys are just sitting drunk here at these tables. I don't know why they put these in. Oh, and here's... It leads down into something. Yep, they're just drunk. Here's a group that's not drunk. Boo! Spirit of Redemption. And here's the new and updated version of this. It is a little bit more colorful. A little bit more beautiful than the old one. And they are all dead. Who's you? You son of a bitch, die. And here we have, it's easy to miss. I missed it earlier when the time running thing was still a thing. When I first did this dungeon and I did the quests with that character. I did miss this one the first time because it's in a place you usually don't go. Blade of the Anointed, the second one. In the middle of the fountains. The blade hovers in the air in front of you. With one blade already in your possession, you move to take the other. An inscription on the statue behind the sword reads, "The Hand of Providence." The sword glows a fire red in your hand. Magical... Okay, so yeah. That you need the first one to complete the quest here to get the second one. The second anointed blade floats just in front of the wet statue. Steam rises from the sword. You get the uncanny feeling that the Hand of Providence has been waiting for you. You take the second anointed blade in hand and feel the power of both swords course through you. There is but one thing left to do. As the mysterious hooded woman explained, to put an end to the Scarlet Crusade, you must thrust both blades into the corpse of High Inquisitor Whitemane. Use the blades of the Anointed on the corpse of High Inquisitor Whitemane to send her permanently to her final rest. Thrust the Anointed blade to end the tyranny of the Scarlet Crusade. Was there a thing behind the statue? No, there was nothing to read there. It's just the in-game text. Boom! But up here we have a completely new addition. Because, well, Mr. Pandaria added a monk class. So they decided, let's go some monk characters here in the Scarlet Crusade. Because monks fit, like, this thing here. So we have Brother Korloff. Brother Korloff first learned of the monks' deadly arts from Pandaren ambassadors as they journeyed through Azeroth. When the Crusader demonstrated his martial style to his superiors, they unanimously ordered Korloff to train an entire generation of initiates in the ways of the monk. So yeah, they are training here. These initiate. They are monk initiates. Steady shot. So how about a fight, Korloff? How about we fight, you and I?
I will break you!
I will break you! No, don't break me. Oh! Ooh! Whoa, fire! Oh, he does a fire spin kick. That's powerful. Do you have any other cool moves? Boom. Blazing fists! I read it as blazing farts first. So basically he uses monk attacks, but he adds fire to them. What's that? Rising Flame increases all fire damage dealt by 20%. Firestorm kick, that is what he's doing, he's kicking. Woo 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 woo. I don't think he does anything else that's very interesting. But it's cool that they added a new type of, like they updated the Scarlet Crusade a little bit.
Like a piece of iron.
How am I like piece of iron? Oh, leather, yeah. So, use Unquenchable and the Hand of Providence. Unquenchable and the Hand of Providence vibrate impatiently to be plunged into the corpse of High Inquisitor Whitemane. Yeah, so they removed the bonus boss in that room and...
To think you've come so far, only to perish here. I'll honor you with clean deaths.
Commander Durand, I'm unsure who Durand is, and he doesn't show up. He doesn't count as a boss somehow. It's just the same mechanic. Oh yeah, you do see the little the skull symbol is always there, actually, for all of them. He does serve the same purpose as Mograine. Bulky Maul, yay to appearance collection. He serves the exact same role. But this place does feel a little bit different, like a little bit updated. So if we go in here and look, the wall is still here, and you can use the torch to go in here, but he's just dead. He's just lying there dead. No one picked up his corpse after he died. He's just been lying dead there all the time. Yeah, you're alive. And boo! How many still? Oh, 223 I've collected during this entire farming. Oh, there's a bunch of dead people over here. Boom! And now there's more. 2 extras. There will spawn more people either when you start to fight or just randomly now that will come out here, but Commander Durand doesn't get any flavor text. Do we have Dungeon Journal? No, not Pet Journal. Adventure Guide. Yep, he doesn't count as one, so we can't... Oh, we can also read about the... Yeah, the Crusade's fanatical leaders direct their followers from the Scarlet Cathedral. At the heart of the monastery grounds, this heavily guarded location functions as the Order's headquarters, and some of the most zealous and intolerant Crusaders roam the halls of this once hallowed place. And we also have the... no, not here. Scarlet Halls. The Crusaders' fiercest warriors, those who have held their ground and fought to defend the monastery throughout these dark times, are rapidly preparing an army within the Scarlet Halls. These soldiers are bound by their hatred of the unliving, and they are willing to sacrifice everything for their order's righteous cause. So, as I mentioned before during Tearsfall Glades, oh yeah, camera's about to die. The Scarlet Crusade is still out there, but after Mists of Pandaria here, they were based... Wasn't that the same as Commander Mograine said? Or something? Well, this guy's legends begins now, I guess. And this guy has gray hair. Is it like Durand Mograine? Is that his name? And they just changed the naming, but it's the same guy? It doesn't feel like it should be. Well, bam, blast you. Oh, that killed.
My legend.
You shall pay for this treachery. And she comes out again. Holy smite. No. Countershot. Woohoo, no. Oh, whoops. Oh, and she puts you to sleep again. Arise, my champion.
Arise, my champion.
Well. Roar. Yeah, the Scarlet... Oh, whoa. Ooh, what? That looked weird. Well, you die. Oh, she's shielded. Or she healed herself. Yeah, she did heal herself. 4 minutes, it says on the camera. It has 4 minutes left. I don't know if that's battery time or actual, like, memory time. I guess, well, we're ending it here anyway, so it doesn't matter. But the Scarlet Crusade, even though this is their ultimate... Well, their last defeat in-game, like, time-wise. Mograine. And we get these. And then, plunge the blades. And a spirit escapes. She can no longer be fully resurrected.
It is done! You did it, Unka!
The hooded Crusader gazes down upon the High Inquisitor's blade-skewered corpse.
And now, enough of this deception. Hello, my name's Lilian. You don't mind if I take those blades, do you? Yes, these will do quite nicely. They feel almost as if they were meant for me all along.
So it was Lilian Voss this whole time. Who would have known?
With Whitemane gone for good, the Scarlet Crusade is finished. It's just a matter of sweeping up the refuse. Thank you, Unka. Not just for myself, but for everyone opposed to the mindless hatred and bigotry. And thank you for these 2 new blades. Anointed anew in her blood, they should serve me well as I take the fight to Skolomods and deal with Dark Master Gantling. I bid you adieu for now.
There is much to be done.
We'll see each other again in the future, Lilian Voss. I don't know if she does other things in like in the story of Silverpine Forest and Hillspread Foothills later, because I haven't quested in either of those zones since Cataclysm. But if she does, that happens before this. But I kind of wanted to do this because this is part of Tirisfal Glades. So then, if that is the case, that is not in order. So it was Lilian Voss all the time, and we know why she doesn't like the Scarlet Crusade. She was part of them, and then she died, and she felt betrayed by them when they turned against her when she was undead. Oh, and that's it for World of Warcraft for this time around. Finishing the thought, the Scarlet Crusade is still out there, very, very few in number, but they are silently trying to recruit new people, but I don't know if it will ever go anywhere. We'll just have to see. They're just dropping tiny hints every now and then, Blizzard, about things like that. But I am going to end this episode here because the camera is running out. Question. Just because this is the end of this section of World of Warcraft, what did you think? If you watched through these World of Warcraft videos, what did you think of this round of World of Warcraft videos? I can't think of a better question because I need to end because the camera's about to run out. So that, yeah, what did you think of this particular playthrough part that we did? Tirisfal Glades and the Scarlet Monastery dungeons. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Boom, yay! Enter song, hey! Boom, boom, yay! Watch some videos, hey! Boom.